Hey, what's going on? I'm Matt O'Leary back with another video, and today I'll be looking at the Jets' unofficial depth chart that they released today. We'll start with the offense, work our way down to the defense, talk about some surprises, talk about things that I was expecting, and all that fun stuff and so much more. So, without further ado, let's jump right into today's video, starting with the wide receiver. So, Corey Davis, first team, obviously. Denzel Mims listed as the second team. Okay, first surprise. I say that with air quotations. I know you can't see me because I'm showing you the roster, but I said surprise because, well, he's been working with the third team a lot, and a lot of people have been overreacting, and he's listed on the second team, which I think eventually it gets up to number one, but we'll talk through this. We'll go through all of it first and then get to the end. So I should probably explain it like this, actually. Let's go first team offense first. So the wide receivers are Corey Davis on the outside, Keelan Cole on the outside, Jamison Crowder in the slot, Zach Wilson at starting quarterback, Tevin Coleman listed as the starting running back. You also have Chris Herndon listed as the starting tight end. And the offensive line from left to right is Mekhi Becton, Elijah Vera-Tucker, Connor McGovern, Greg Van Roten. And then there's a tie at right tackle, George Fant and Morgan Moses. I guess they've just been rotating them so much that they're going to keep both of those guys together. So that's the first team offense with the wide receivers and running back, really. They're just leaning on the veterans for right now. Kind of expect that from the team at camp. A lot of teams like to rely on veterans. I don't know if it's going to stay like that. I definitely expect Elijah Moore to move up. I definitely expect Denzel Mims eventually to move up. I definitely expect Michael Carter. I mean, he's listed way down on the depth chart. We'll get to him in a second. But second team offense, so wide receivers, Denzel Mims, Braxton Berrios, and Elijah Moore. Mike White as QB2. LaMichael Pirine as RB2, excuse me. That's a little bit of a surprise. Ryan Griffin at tight end 2 is also a little bit of a surprise. Would have thought that Croft would be tight end 2. And the offensive line from left to right would go McDermott, Feeney, Murray, Levin, and Chuma Edoga. As for the third teams for wide receivers listed, you have the Smiths and Josh Malone. Ty Johnson at running back, James Morgan, QB3. Tyler Croft, as we said, was a surprise. And some backup offensive linemen, Cam Clark and Grant Hermans. As for some fourth-team guys, Lawrence Skager is the only wide receiver. You have at running back, Michael Carter, Josh Adams, Austin Walter. Michael Carter is going to skyrocket up this list. I definitely, expect him to be, a playmaker in his first year and someone who's going to get touches. He's not going to be a practice squad player. I don't buy it. It's Trevon Wesco, Daniel Brown, and Kenny Eboa listed as fourth. Then you have Manasseh Bailey and DJ Montgomery and Josh Johnson as well to round out the offense. On the defensive side of the ball, not too many surprises here. Defensive line, keep in mind Quinnen Williams is listed as injured, so he's on the PUP list, so he is not going to be listed here. Carl Lawson, Sheldon Rankins, Folu Fatukasi, and John Franklin Myers. When Quinnen Williams comes back, would anticipate he goes into Foley's spot. Linebacker, C.J. Mosley, Gerard Davis, and Hamza Nasruddin. I like Nasruddin. I think he's going to play a big role. At corner, you have Bless, Bryce, and Javelin Guidry. I really thought Javelin had a good green and white scrimmage, and Bless Austin's been up and down. He's been up and down so far in training camp, and I really liked what I saw from Bryce Hall. And the safeties, Marcus May and LaMarcus Joyner. Again, not too many surprises. Second team, Blair, Tanzil Smart, Shepard, Bryce Huff as your defensive line, Dawkins, Sherwood, and Blake Cashman at linebacker. Eccles, Lamar Jackson, Michael Carter II, JT Hassel, and Sharad Niesman at safety. Then you have some third-teamers, Jabari Zuniga. Haven't heard much from him at all. Hamilclair Rashid at defensive line. Jonathan Marshall's another one. Then at linebacker, you got Phillips, Eifler, Robinson, cornerback, Don Pinnock, Elijah Campbell, Zane Lewis, and Bennett Jackson, as well as some fourth-team guys in Hardy, who's a special teamer, Ballantyne, and Valoga, whoever that is. So that rounds it out. And as of this second, Nagar is listed as the first kicker with Amendola as the second. I thought that Amendola looked better At the green and white scrimmage, Mann is going to be the punter and holder. No surprise. Punt returner is Braxton Berrios. Elijah Moore's listed as the fourth one. And then kick returner is Corey Ballantyne with Ty Johnson, Josh Malone, and Michael Carter there as well. Long snapper, Thomas Hennessy. Last but not least, obviously some Vinny Curry is active / NFI. Then Ashton Davis, active pup. Kyle Phillips, active pup. Same with Williams. Lewis, exempt. And some other guys in Ferguson and Hampton who are injured and on the pup list. So not really a ton of surprises on this one for now. A lot of people, I think, were just overreacting to some things earlier on. Cough, cough, Denzel Mims. But really excited for this week because there's some real Jets football that we get to get into. So that is the first official look at the depth chart. Let me know what you think of it down below in the comments below or on social media at Matt O'Leary NY. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I'll talk to you next time.